Good morning, students. Last class we have discussed about chemical properties of alkali metals. Commonly, alkali metals reacts with a number of components like a oxygen and hydrogen, water, halogens. Okay. So now today class. Use of metals, use of alcoholic metals. So which metals? Sodium, potassium and cesium. Okay, sodium, potassium, cesium. Now first, what is the use of sodium metal? What is the use of sodium metal? So mainly sodium is mainly used for to preparation of number of components. So which type of components? Now first Na2O2. Sodium metal is used for to preparation of Na2O2. Sodium peroxide. Next it is used for to preparation of NaCN. NaCN means sodium cyanide. Next NaNH2. NaNH2. Sodium amine. Sodium amine. NaNH2. And next PbEt taken 4. PbEt taken 4. So PbEt taken 4. Et means ethyl. So what is the formula? C2H5. C2H5 is the ethyl. So taken 4 Pb. 4 means tetra. Tetra ethyl lead. Tetra ethyl lead. Simply Et means ethyl. Okay. Et means C2H5. C2H5 means ethyl. Okay. Next are Me. Me means CH3. CH3 methyl. Methyl. Okay. So PbEt4. At the same time, PbMe4. PbMe4 means what is the Me? Methyl. Okay, methyl means just like CH3 methyl. Pb CH3 taken 4. Tetramethyl lead. Okay, tetramethyl lead. So overall, sodium is used for to preparation of number of components like a sodium peroxide, sodium cyanide, sodium amine, tetraethyl lead, tetramethyl lead. Okay, so it is used to preparation of number of components. Okay, what is the formula? What is the name? Tetraethyl lead. Tetramethyl lead. Okay. Next, second one. It is used in number of organic components. Organic components. Okay, it is used for number of organic components. And next one, it is used for to preparation of rubber. It is used for to preparation of rubber. Next, it is mainly used for sodium amalgam. Amalgam. What is the meaning of amalgam? Suppose we have taken number of metals like a sodium or zinc or magnesium. So there are number of different types of metals. When these metals attach with the mercury, what is the formula of mercury? Hg. Hg is the mercury. NaHg, ZnHg, MgHg. So NaHg means sodium amalgam. ZnHg means zinc amalgam. MgHg means magnesium amalgam. Amalgam means metals attached with the mercury. Okay, so that is the amalgam. We are called amalgam. So suppose we have taken sodium metal NaHg, sodium amalgam. Okay, so overall sodium and mercury is called sodium amalgam. This sodium amalgam is used for to number of different types of components. Okay, so it is the use of sodium metal. Listen, number one, it is mainly used for to preparation of number of components like a sodium peroxide, sodium cyanide or sodamine, sodium amine, tetraethyl lead or tetramethyl lead. Okay, next it is mainly used for different types of organic components. Next it is used for to preparation of rubber. Next it is used for to preparation of sodium amalgam. This sodium amalgam is used for to different types of components. What is the sodium amalgam? The combination of metal and mercury. Suppose sodium is the metal Hg, mercury NaHg means sodium amalgam. Okay, it is a use of sodium. What is the Et? C2H5 means ethyl. What is the Me? CH3 means methyl. Next further we have discussed about potassium. What is the use of potassium? It is mainly used for to preparation of soap. Okay, soap. Which compound? KOH. KOH means potassium hydroxide. Next it is used for mainly electric cells. Okay, different types of electric cells. Okay, and it is used to preparation of number of components. Number of components like a KCl, potassium chloride, KCN, potassium cyanide, and KNO3, KNO2, potassium nitrate and potassium nitrite. Okay, so number of potassium components. In this preparation we have used which metal? Potassium metal. Okay, next further cesium. Cesium also used in mainly televisions. Okay, so alloys, some types of alloys is used in television. Okay, in the preparation of alloys we have used which metal? Cesium metal. Okay, what is the meaning of alloys? Alloys, the combination of two or more than metals. Okay, the combination of two or more than metals is called alloys. Okay, so in the preparation of alloys, we have used a cesium metal. This cesium is used in televisions. Okay, just like TV, televisions. Okay, overall, these are all elements used in different types of alloys. Okay, alloys. What is the meaning of alloys? The combination of two or more than metals is called alloys. Okay, so it is a use of sodium, potassium and cesium. So which elements is alcoholic metals? Already we know that lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Lithium, potassium, sodium, rubidium, cesium. So overall, lithium exhibit anomalous property. What is the meaning of anomalous property? So different types of characteristics. Okay, so lithium exhibits or show different types of characteristics compared with the remaining all elements. Okay, remaining all elements. So which type of characteristics is different? Overall, lithium shows or exhibit different types of properties compared with the remaining all elements. So this is called anomalous property. Anomalous property. Anomalous property of lithium. So overall, what is the first point? Lithium contains very small atomic size or atomic radius. Okay, lithium contains very small atomic size compared with the remaining all elements. So sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, these are all components contain very high atomic size or atomic radius. But lithium contains very small atomic radius or atomic size. Next, second one, lithium compound. Lithium compound, just like lithium element contain hardest substance, hardest element, hardest compound. Okay, so compare with the others. Okay, remaining all soft components. Remaining all soft components. So sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, it is a very soft component. It is very easily to cut that elements. Very easily to cut the components. Okay, overall only lithium is hardest element. Okay, compare with remaining all elements. Next, third one, lithium compounds almost covalent components, but remaining components is totally not covalent components. But lithium components almost total covalent components. Next, fourth one, lithium directly react with the nitrogen to form their nitride. Suppose lithium is reaction with the nitrogen to form Li3n. Lithium directly reaction with the nitrogen to form lithium nitride. So overall 6 Li plus N2 gives rise to 2 Li3N lithium nitride. Okay, but remaining sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, that elements not directly reacts with nitrogen. Okay, but these are all components to form their nitrates. Okay, suppose Na3N sodium nitride, but these are all elements does not directly reacts with nitrogen. Okay, next fifth one, only lithium directly reacts with carbon to form Li2C2. Li2C2 means lithium carbide. But remaining elements sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, remaining all elements directly does not react with the carbon. Okay, only lithium directly react with the carbon to form lithium carbide, means Li2C2. Okay, next further sixth one. So lithium forms number of components. Suppose for example LiOH. LiOH means lithium hydroxide. Li2CO3, lithium carbonate. Next, overall remaining lithium fluoride, LiF, lithium fluoride, LiF, or lithium phosphate or lithium sulfate. So these are all lithium components. Okay, lithium hydroxide or lithium carbonate or lithium fluoride or lithium phosphate or lithium sulfate. Overall, these are all components contain very low solubility. Means they are all components is does not easily soluble in water. Okay, so means low solubility. But remaining all components, all elements of the components easily soluble in water. Suppose sodium hydroxide, sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate, sodium chloride. So these are all components easily soluble in water, means highly solubility. But these lithium components very low solubility, means does not completely soluble in water. Okay, very low solubility nature. Okay, so there are points different lithium mainly exhibit or shows different types of properties. So we have taken every group. Suppose first group, second group, third group, fourth group. Each group of the first element contain very low atomic size commonly. Very low atomic size. So that element to form number of components that components contain which nature? Covalent nature. Okay, covalent nature. Suppose we have taken it is the first group. Okay, lithium. Or second, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium. So what is the first element? Beryllium. So beryllium, very low atomic size. These components, all components, covalent components. Okay, so first, second, third group, boron, aluminium, gallium. So boron is also very low atomic size and to formation of different types of components. That all components contain which nature? Covalent nature. Okay, do you understand? Each group of the first element contain very small atomic size. So that element forms a number of components. That components contain which nature? Covalent nature. Okay, so overall the lithium first element contain different types of properties compared with the other elements. So lithium exhibit or shows anomalous property. What is the meaning of anomalous property? Different types of properties compared with the other elements. So lithium very small atomic size or atomic radius compared with the remaining all elements. Next, lithium hardest substance, hardest element compared with the remaining metals. Remaining metals very soft metals, they are cut easily cutter with them. Okay. Next, lithium components almost total which components? Covalent components. So lithium, only lithium element is directly reacts with nitrogen to form their nitride. Suppose 6 Li plus N2 gives rise to 2 Li3N. Li3N means lithium nitride. So, but remaining all components to form nitrides, but does not react with nitrogen. Okay, so directly. Okay, next lithium is directly reaction with the carbon to form lithium carbide Li2C2. But remaining all elements does not react with directly. Okay. Next, lithium forms number of components, that is lithium hydroxide or lithium carbonate, lithium fluoride or lithium phosphate or lithium sulfate or lithium bicarbonate. So these are all different types of lithium components. They are all components contain very low solidity, but remaining all elements components. Suppose potassium hydroxide, potassium carbonate, potassium chloride, potassium bicarbonate. So these are all components contain very high solubility nature. Okay, overall there are all lithium components very low solubility nature. Remaining all components contain, all elements of components contain very high solubility nature. So it is the anomalous property of lithium. Okay, next further class we are discuss about diagonal relationship. Okay, already it is contained in 10th class also. What is that? Diagonal relationship. So what is the diagonal relationship? Which element is exhibit the diagonal relationship in alcoholic metals? Okay, we are discuss further class. Okay.